Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald or Grass playthrough with me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Spin the Crusader.
Alrighty, we're still in the Trick Master's maze. Like I said before, they're basically miniature dungeons that you have to use a certain item to get around. The object of each one is to find the secret scroll with the passwords, which we've already found in the last part, and then make your way towards the door so that you can use the password to get out.
Pretty simple, but it's amazing here.
Yeah. But the other it's kind of a pointless little side quest, but you do get items from it, and there are always traders nearby who do get stronger and provide a lot of experience. So, yeah, it's pretty useful.
Yeah.
And
just beating up another raccoon.
Yeah, I would like to say we're gonna have a battle of epic proportions, but yeah, it's a zigzagoon.
Oh, good grief! The missing.
The what?
The missing of all the powders.
Oh yes.
And Sand Attack. I hate that move.
Oh god, so do I. There's not. The powders seem to keep missing for no apparent reason. Maybe it's because they have a low accuracy rate, I haven't checked, but yeah, half the time they'll miss, unless they're the opponent, obviously. And then there are guys like Zagoon who will use Sand Attack and make it even more impossible, but...
Yeah, and this is a personal story just to liven things up a bit.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever let a Ninjask have the chance to just go to town with all of its status moves, because once it was literally impossible to hit because it had used Sand Attack 6 times on me and Double Team 6 times.
Oh god. Oh, that sounds like a frustrating...
Yes, it was, and I had no Aerial Ace or anything to counter it, so basically that translates to I am screwed.
Yeah. Oh, that does sound like an unfortunate nightmare.
Yeah, and the funny thing was, I kept trying to beat it with the Pokemon that it just knocked the ever-loving crap out of.
Yeah.
Which was a mistake, because I wasted about an hour of my life, which I will never get back, and...
Oh, taken by the ninja. Oh, for God's sake, past me. That was just disgusting, past me. You should be ashamed of yourself. Bloody hell, I could have at least gone away from the camera, but, yeah, from here on out, I'd like to take the time to apologise for my really bad quality when it comes to this. So, yeah, this kid, raccoons,
Yeah, Sand Attacks. Poison powder missing.
Please tell me you have another story that can liven things up, Sven, please.
I doubt I have anything that pertains to the subject matter.
Oh, thank God, Zigzagoon's finally down. Yes!
Maybe we'll get an interesting Pokemon.
Who knows? Nope, he's down.
Good.
Turns out the youngster already didn't have anything interesting.
Yeah, just a raccoon we just beat mercilessly into a fuzzy pulp.
Yeah, if you're paying attention to the data back then, you would have noticed that this guy's incredibly vain with his passwords.
I was about to mention that.
Yeah. And we've obtained a rare candy. Yay!
Yeah.
Actually, have I covered rare candies? I forget. Well, just quickly if I haven't, a rare candy is an item that can take your Pokemon up by 1 level automatically. The slight payoff for that is that it gets weaker stats as a result. At least that's from what I've heard.
Yeah, basically the only thing it's good for is training up Magikarps, which I do not see why you would.
I guess another thing it could be useful for is if a Pokemon is like 1 level away from evolution and you can't be asked to put it through training, but...
Yeah, that...
See, not when you're training, just while you're getting for the Pokedex. Yeah, the other thing I can find useful for it for is money. It actually sells for quite a high price.
Yeah, that is a very useful use, actually. Especially whenever you run out of money like you did earlier in this
That's
playthrough.
it. You're never gonna let me forget that, are you?
Well, this thing wasn't really interesting beforehand, so I figured I might as well throw in a raffle.
That's true. Sadly, I don't. Cross fingers, I don't plan to get broke throughout this playthrough again.
At least not so broke you have to run away from the cash register.
Oh no, that will never happen again. Paralysis, on the other hand, I can't make any promises.
Now, let's see how-
Especially on the next gym leader.
Oh lordy, I know which one you're talking about. And note to anybody watching, don't try to take on Magneton with a grass Pokemon, it will hurt.
Yeah. Actually, you'll be pretty. I think you'll be pretty surprised at what I did. Yeah, at the time of this recording, I've already defeated that gym leader. It's just a matter of getting through the parts and adding commentary on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of taking the time to edit all these. I apologise, I would have got onto these sooner.
Yeah,
Plus,
believe me, whenever that part comes up, I will have stories.
Oh gosh. Alright. Just before we get to the gym leader, I'll be honest, the next few parts is basically fighting a non-sequence of traders, because one good thing about the area between Slateport and Morville is that there are a lot of traders around, which, if you have a Pokemon you want to try and level up, get through the ranks, and get to a high enough level, this is a really good time.
Yeah.
Oh. And, yes, Roselia. Have we talked about this? I can't remember if this has showed up yet or not, so don't think it has.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. Yeah, Roselia is a pretty interesting grass type, although sadly it won't be in my party because it's not available in Emerald. Which is annoying to say the least.
Yeah.
That's it. It's kind of...
And speaking of annoying, so's Poison Sting.
Yeah. Thankfully it can't affect me because Lombra is already paralysed, although I probably should heal it before he gets, well, even more pissed off of me.
Although knowing Pokemon and the whole same gender attract working thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it found a way to paralyze you and poison you at the same time.
Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember there was this long-standing debate that originally when the first games Red and Blue came out, there was this long-standing debate about could a Pokemon be asleep and confused at the same time?
Yeah.
I think sadly, past me acting unprofessionally again. Yeah. All right. Let me just explain this fade out. The only reason why it's happening is because I went back to get my Pokemon through the Pokemon Center, and then I found a second Oddish at long last. So, this is me catching it now. Except it's going to have a slightly stupid nickname considering. So, here we go. Wait for it. Again, sped up so you don't have to sit through me trying to select the right one. True. There you go. Yeah, this was because for some reason one of the other evolved forms on this has always reminds me of a mushroom, even though it's technically not a mushroom.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, Shroom is just a mushroom. That one isn't. So I feel like an idiot. Anyways, that was me, the Jelly Monkey.
And me, Spin the Crusader. See ya.